Hello, my name is Savannah Hubbard. My group had the 7 habits of highly effective classroom management. I'm going to screen share now so that we can go over the PowerPoint. All right, now you guys should be able to see slideshow. Here we go. All right, so my group members are Kierstin Trueblood, myself, Thomas Richins, Matthew Bond, and Adam Kiethley. So first off, we're going to start with the motivational theorist and her background, which is Suzanne Tingley. She is a veteran teacher, and she's been a principal, superintendent, and a dean. Outside of education, she is also a writer and a presenter. She gives many presentations at conferences all around the world, and she decided to write about the 7 habits of highly effective classroom management in the middle of COVID-19. She realized that teachers, especially new teachers, were having a difficulty managing their classrooms effectively and decided that she should share her ideas and experiences with others. She believes that relationships in the classroom are more effective and more important than strict, rigid rules, which I highly agree with. And so we're going to jump right in and just go over the 7 habits. So the first one is, oh, there we go. First one is setting the tone. So you don't stay at your desk before class begins. You stand near the door of the classroom and greet the kids as they enter. This is a way of saying, welcome to my room. It's so great to see you. And it really connects you with the kids right at the start. And then this leads into jumping right in. Good management starts class right away. Taking advantage of prime teaching time by diving right into the lesson and leaving classroom maintenance tasks until later in the period. Habit 3 is establishing the rules. Students know the policy on cell phones. They know how to borrow a pencil and where to turn in late homework. They know the protocol for a trip to the bathroom. So good classroom managers have protocols in place to handle these routines that occur in every classroom. Students know they don't need to interrupt instructional time because they know how the classroom runs, which is really, really good. It saves you a lot of time and a lot of interruptions. All right, so the 4th habit is having a plan. Classroom managers don't just have a specific plan for themselves, but the plan is shared with the students. A plan can be as simple as today we're going to be talking about how our country got involved in the War of 1812. Or you could tell your students, here are 10 vocabulary words for the week. Copy them in your notebook and we'll talk about them in open discussion. So yeah, that one's pretty evident. I like that one a lot. Involving your kids is habit 5. Good classroom managers are enthusiastic about the subjects they teach, and they limit how much they talk and encourage students to participate. They ask interesting questions that makes kids think and value their input. Habit number 6 is respecting your kids. Good classroom managers like and respect kids, and they show it. They smile and act, or they should be, happy to be there. They expect kids to make mistakes, and they understand when they do. And they appreciate it when kids work hard and they tell them so. They walk around the room and interact with kids, offering help and individual praise when they are doing good. The last habit, number 7, is keeping it fair. Good classroom managers don't play favorites, and their kids trust them to apply the rules evenly. They don't ignore poor behavior from some kids, but not from others, and they don't allow students to bully other students. They model the behavior they'd like to see in their students. And so, sorry, my cat is meowing. Management of time, space, transitions, and activities. So, what's relevant to these habits with management of time, space, transitions, and activities? I would like to say it is habit number 3, establishing the rules, habit number 4, having a plan, and habit number 5, involving your kids. But how do these habits generate management? They show us how to establish clear rules so you spend less time correcting students and how to execute activities properly. You have a plan so the room is not chaotic, and making transitions easier through respecting your kids so they are eager to jump into the next activity. Student engagement. Relevant habits for student engagement would be habit number 2, jumping right in, and habit number 5, involving your kids. How do these habits generate student engagement? They keep students busy from bell to bell, and they reduce the potential for disruption, and direct involvement with the lesson occurs. And this is a quote by Suzanne Tingley, the theorist. She says, good classroom management isn't simply about keeping everyone in their seats and quiet. It's about building strong relationships with your students, encouraging them to take part in their own learning, and sharing a little of yourself. Positive social interaction and culture. The relevant habits for this one, I'd like to say, are all 7. How do these habits generate positive social interaction and culture? By having a structured classroom, habits 1 through 4, the teacher frees up time and energy they can use to actively promote a positive atmosphere and classroom culture. And they also involve the kids, habit number 5, and respect the kids, habit number 6, and keeping it fair, habit number 7, will make the classroom a friendly and safe place for learning and social development. And this is our coined vocabulary engagement, involving all students in stimulating ways that promote academic growth and social development. Tone, the precedent established by the attitudes, policies, and preparedness of the class, particularly the teacher. Equity, recognizing that each student comes from a different background and has unique needs, and allocating the exact resources and opportunities to help students reach an equal outcome. Classroom culture, a synthesis of the procedures, norms, attitudes, personalities, and aptitudes of students and teachers within a class, which often factors into how classrooms run and how students succeed. And these are our sources. Thank you.